Most people experience AI like magic. You type a question, wait a second, and suddenly a polished answer appears. But behind the screen, AI is not thinking like a human. It is running a very advanced prediction process. In this lesson, we are going to remove the mystery. We will look at what actually happens after you type a prompt, how your words get broken down, how the model reads context, how it predicts the next token, and why the answer can sound intelligent even though it is built from math and patterns. The simplest way to understand modern AI is this: it is a prediction machine. AI language models do not think in the human sense. They learn patterns from huge amounts of text, then use those patterns to predict what should come next. Imagine a superpowered fill in the blank system. If I say, the sky is, the model calculates which word is most likely next. Maybe blue, maybe cloudy, maybe something else, depending on the context. That prediction process is the engine behind the answer. The first step is tokenization. AI does not directly read words the same way we do. It breaks text into smaller pieces called tokens. A token might be a full word, part of a word, punctuation, or even a space. So when you type a sentence, the computer turns it into number-like chunks it can process. This matters because tokens affect cost, speed, and memory limits. The model is not looking at your sentence as a human sentence. It is looking at a structured sequence of tokens. After the text becomes tokens, the AI reads the context. It looks at all the tokens together and maps how they relate to each other. It asks, what is the user trying to do? What tone are they using? What words matter most? In this example, the word sky connects to ideas like atmosphere, cloud, blue, and weather. This is why context matters so much. The same word can mean different things depending on the surrounding words. AI uses that context to narrow down what the answer should be. Now comes the core prediction step. The model calculates many possible next tokens and ranks them by probability. It does not simply know the answer. It estimates what token is most likely to come next based on everything it has seen so far. For example, after the sky is, it might rank light as more likely than the or shorter depending on the prompt. This is why AI can generate natural sounding language. It is constantly choosing the most likely next piece. AI does not create the full paragraph all at once. It builds the answer one token at a time. First, it predicts one token. Then it reads the new sentence with that token included. Then it predicts the next one. This repeats again and again until the model reaches a stopping point, such as the end of the answer or a token limit. So when an AI response feels like a complete thought, it is actually a chain of tiny predictions stacked together very quickly. This is the reality check. AI can sound intelligent, but that does not mean it understands in the same way humans do. The phrase stochastic parrot is often used to describe this idea. AI mimics patterns in human language using probability. It does not store facts like a normal database. It does not truly understand what it is saying. It produces language that statistically fits the prompt. That is powerful, but it also means we should not treat every answer as truth. Because AI is predicting language, it can sometimes create answers that sound right but are completely wrong. These are called hallucinations. The model prioritizes a fluent, convincing response, but fluency is not the same as truth. If the model lacks the right information, it may still generate something confident. It can also repeat biases from its training data. That is why AI is useful, but it must be checked. For important decisions, always verify facts with trusted sources. Here is the cheat sheet. First, AI is not a brain. It is a pattern matching prediction machine. Second, it reads tokens, not words, exactly like humans do. Third, it uses context to understand how your words relate to each other. Fourth, it predicts one likely next token at a time. And finally, the golden rule: AI can mimic understanding, but you should always verify important facts. Once you understand this, you can use AI more wisely, write better prompts, and avoid trusting it blindly.